If you feel like your life is spinning out of control, you are not alone. The default state of the world is complex, and without constant attention, the structures we rely on naturally fracture and dissolve into overwhelming chaos. You cannot fix the entire world all at once. The scale is simply too large. What you can do, however, is build a reliable arc against that chaos, and you can start doing it this exact second. Before we begin, grab a notebook and a pen. Once you have those, look around your immediate physical environment and identify one specific surface that is currently messy or disorganized. Over the next 5 minutes, we are going to walk through 4 precise steps. By the time we finish, you will transition from feeling paralyzed by the weight of the world to feeling highly competent in your immediate environment. Let's start the clock. Step 1 is a physical reset. Wherever you are right now, sit or stand up straight. Pull your shoulders back, untuck your chest, and look forthrightly ahead. This posture taps into ancient evolutionary biology. For millions of years, creatures from lobsters to human beings used physical stance to navigate social hierarchies. When you slump forward, looking defeated, your brain's most ancient circuits assume you are at the bottom of the dominance hierarchy. It registers that your position is vulnerable, which restricts your confidence and puts you on constant alert for disaster. Voluntarily correcting your posture reverses this mechanism. Standing tall signals to your nervous system that you are secure, which prompts an abundant flow of serotonin to calm your brain. This physical adjustment is an internal acknowledgement. It signals to your own psyche that you are choosing to step forward and face the day's challenges voluntarily, rather than bracing for a catastrophe. Step 2 requires taking action in your environment. Dedicate the next 5 minutes to organizing the single physical surface you identified a moment ago. Do not attempt to clean your entire house or even an entire room. Over-ambition right now is a trap that leads straight back to paralysis. Limit yourself strictly to one desk, one drawer, or one kitchen counter. Physical spaces naturally deteriorate over time. A clean desk becomes a mess of papers and coffee cups through simple daily use and inattention. That is the natural law of entropy at work. Pause this video and physically clean that single space. Throw away the trash, stack loose papers, and wipe down the surface until spotless. By sorting this one small space, you have replaced a local source of frustration with a functional area you can actually use. You have established a bridgehead of order. Now for step 3. The behavioral audit. The rule here is simple. Start to stop doing what you know to be wrong. Open your notebook. Think about how you spent your time today or yesterday and write down one specific, unhelpful habit that made your life worse. It could be mindlessly scrolling on your phone or leaving a pile of dirty dishes in the sink. You do not need a complex moral philosophy to figure this out. Your own conscience will tell you immediately which actions make you feel weak or ashamed. Trust that instinct. Take your pen and draw a heavy line through that habit. Make a firm commitment to yourself to stop doing that one specific thing today. Before you can aim at a higher ideal, you have to plug the holes in your ship. Halting the active creation of chaos is the most efficient way to establish a baseline of order. Step 4 is the internal negotiation. To do this properly, you have to adopt a specific mindset. You must treat yourself as if you are someone you are responsible for helping. Imagine how you would guide a close friend who is struggling, and apply that exact same care to yourself. Often, we act like tyrants to ourselves. We write down 20 massive tasks, demand perfect obedience, and offer no breaks. When you play the dictator, your nature will inevitably rebel, leading straight to frustration and burnout. Instead of enforcing endless demands, you need to bargain with yourself fairly. Go back to your notebook. Ask yourself what you could reasonably accomplish tomorrow that would actually make your day better. Write down just one specific, productive task. Next to that task, write down a reward you will give yourself for completing it. Maybe it is 15 minutes of reading with a good cup of coffee. You have to ensure the compensation justifies the effort. This chart maps out this negotiation in human psychology. It illustrates movement from the unbearable present, through chaos, up toward the ideal future. By making a fair deal with yourself, you create a reliable blueprint proving that order can emerge from chaos. Take stock of where you are right now. Your shoulders are back. Your immediate physical space is clean. You have halted one destructive habit, and you have a fair, negotiated plan for tomorrow. The wider world remains complex, but you have successfully reclaimed this small territory. You've proven that you can create structure where there was none before. Your challenge now is to maintain this micro-order for one full week. You need to do this to build trust in your own ability to act. Once you secure that foundation, you can push outward. You can apply this competence to your relationships, your career, and eventually the broader community. Individual responsibility is a starting point. By taking care of your own surroundings, you reduce the total amount of chaos in the world, one step at a time.